presidential, and she did indeed better than President Akufo-Addo in that constituency. Unlike in previous times when President Akufo-Addo in 2016, for example, had almost 62%, and yet the candidate had 58%. And also in 2012, the performance of the president was far better, even though the NPP lost the national election. The NPP won that particular seat, compared to the candidate getting 55%. So it is, to a very large extent, a safe seat for the NPP, because they've been winning it within the 50s and sometimes they get 60. Indeed, for presidential, it is 70%.
Her dad was doing that, right? Dr. Newman, correct?
Yes. In fact, in the year 2000, the NPP did 72% in that constituency and the area surrounding that. So it should not be easy for the NPP to win that, except that people feel the dynamics are changing in constituencies like that. So with a new candidate who is poised for action, who believes that he has enough resources to also push, they call him Kion on the grounds. That's how they call him. So in all fairness, one is interested in knowing whether or not he will be able to push aside history that's fomented and cemented the NPP's winning ways in that particular constituency.
Now, Prof, is this not an almost impossible job to do? The last time the NDC didn't even make half of what Dakwa used to win the vote. She won by a vote margin of 40,339.
93, yeah.
93. How will anybody be able to scale that?
So the difference there is about 14,000, just to put it in perspective.
The difference...
Yeah. So this is 40,000, this is 26,000. So 14,000.
Yes, correct. So 14,000 votes.
And they flipped it, that's confirmed? Well, I mean...
No, we are not talking about it being flipped. We're asking,
why it should be contentious for such a place to have all the heightened interest and when they be sweeping it for...
Well, you see, it could be representative of several factors. It could be one, the general malaise that people feel in terms of if there's a wave. It could be indicative. That's where you can get some of the signs and symbols from when you realize that an almost impossible situation is getting another way. You can read from that. It also could be symptomatic of the candidate that has been put up over there. And compare that to Ayawaso West Wogon. It's the same thing. You go to Ayawaso West, where I'm more familiar with. And it shouldn't be surprising to see what's happening over there. I mean, I don't know how best I can see this right now.
Charlie, so massive shouts going out to everybody tuning in. Charlie? It not be easy like that too. And yeah, we prepare Juma, but I was here. A tire pass. So this is a streaming party, and my main big up for more YouTube platform also, and also Facebook as well. Boy Frana, I see you. Shouts going out to you, His Highness, and His Highness saying I'm always here, but you guys don't see. That's because if I won't comment it, but commenting Charlie will big you up. Charlie, thank you.
I'm here too.
Yeah, thank you, you guys. You're far too kind. And we started the stream, but stream Nico off. We're having issues with our internet connectivity, and if it delays, if you realize that it's delaying a little bit, then that means it's time for us to go off until I record off. But then we'll still stay with you guys as our new president. You better update him as your new president, but because you see a free polling station, everything is now the collation centers where collation costs you boom kakra.
But the Akika boom so far, I think it's a gumafa. Who need GDO Papa say? Oh. Who need GDO Papa say?
Information we have you.
I see them about a lot of how do I put it? Problems, issues, too much. Pepper spray in APM.
So collation for Ayawaso West Wogon. Was initially there was this thing that was flying on social media that John Dumelo has won.
Yes, I saw it too.
So
how true is it?
Well, John Dumelo ne Malidia. Difference as at last election was around 2000 and then shut endorsement. It wasn't like that of a number. So for you looking at issues surrounding this particular election, say a flipwa, ebedi John Dumelu side, I will not be surprised. However, I'm tempted to think that say coalition also and we will not know the truth because we've seen elections as way winning once all of a sudden now they're not done.
So why are they jubilating then? Any or more grounds so you say be so NDC youth in the baby just say like they know for sure say John are winning, so they won't allow any Kululu be there. Maybe PM more grounds on them. Why get it?
No, sir, as it stands now, every political party is telling their supporters to be vigilant.
Yeah. But being vigilant doesn't mean you have to be violent, though.
No, it's not that. Oh, beyond how we translating. What I say? As to say party now, because I know we're interested in you being just vigilant or in you being rowdy. The only what can I say?
How I will take information.
Exactly. So we raised to the Jubilee House and kind courtesy a Joy News channel. Massive shouts going out to them. We'll be intermittently a bekoho. My was a minuya Kojo Kutobuati Hete. Kojo Kutobuati.
On that's Yana.
Yeah. That's my brother voice. My same church. Same school from the initial stage.
Did I hear you right? Did you say same church?
Same church. I didn't have them quite so any being.
I said, judging from what you say all the time, I think it's always fuck the church.
No, it's not fuck the church.
It is what?
It's not fuck the church.
The messenger, no. And I'm promising.
Exactly. Anyhow, I'm fast on about. Jennifer, I bleed.
Okay.
I say LOL. Oh, Charlie, PM, Charlie. And there's one thing that I've also gotten to know through this election. I say Yenria main jubilate.
Say Nyanfa the final results.
Don't because you won't be there in the morning. I know most of the people will be sleeping very soon.
Yeah.
Most are up because they want to get updates.
Yes.
So very soon update and will be flying them.
Yeah.
And also speculations are war. I know Baba Sadiq and some of the people that we are interested in are those the entertainers that are running for power. A plus Muriene Coalition Center no constituency now. Then they fax it to the EC headquarters.
Okay.
That is how I processing it here. So from polling station, it moves from polling station to the coalition centers on the constituency level, and then figures are faxed from there to the EC office.
Yeah, because earlier on the stream, you educated us on the fact say agents didn't sign it.
Sign a pin sheet in our.
Yes, and watching Joy news and so on, can say. So one state you want to say for the results in some recount you be drew on them now recount behind
go to Ahafo South-West constituency.
Okay.
Yes,
and there's also chaos at Ablekuma where residents clash with security and EC.
Why can't you have done it? Okay, Central and Baba Sadiq. I'm picking information. I'm picking signals.
Oh, for real,
you're done it, I'm picking in the best of
season. And you know, sound where then
you check your sound of my wife. Almost sound awful.
What do you?
Or you never said the sound is low.
Oh, okay. Is it mine or DJ Slim's?
No, maybe.
Such a Dumase in AR Coalition Center and Mid County.
So, like I said, it's as it stands now, baby, I could do near say a coalition centers and say be a quackity. See information in a
see that whatever I might take here. It me see say ya poor you enough fancy be over to pack.
Okay, and I make a say 100 year ubeti when you bet
okay
for MP.
Okay,
because whatever figures that there is over there, the final will be the one for MP. But say a presidential, they won't be more ninja.
Okay. Understood.
On a constituency level,
MP, you be
who
okay.
And I'm sure most of them.
Makes sense.
I'm sure most of them. That is what they are doing.
Okay.
Let me
so
see.
Police retrieve fake ballots.
Yeah, Chairman Baku from Massachusetts wants to join us.
All right.
Police.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, we want to connect you, so hold on a bit so that we can put you through. We can patch you through properly. Hold on.
Okay, anybody say the sound is good now?
Okay.
Yes.
So we want to patch our man through from Massachusetts, and then Yenin Komo. Yenin Komo in a more professional way. Producer Fafa any April. Massachusetts. Hello, my brother. Hello. 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 Hello, bossman. Oh, I'll follow you off. May I show some free back?
Yeah.
So multiple accounts of a year election malpractices there. We've heard of it, but as we said, you are zoning in to the final stage. The bit may delay a year results, a year collation centers and a year the various party reps.
Yeah.
And the ability to accept the outcome of the election as soon as possible. And no, and as I see a problem. So we'll be letting you know various places are issues as see what coalition centers now ama enunti a delay. But we here on Street is Watching, we are much focused on entertainers that have made their way into politics and how they are doing. So just give us a call anyway and let us know.
Otafu Kumasi ana.
Otafu.
Yes. Kumasi. Okay, yes, so Kumasi. Race to Jubilee House. Both shootings we should cause. I know Otafu, but I just saw it pass through say shootings because and pepper spray we should soon.
Chalet.
Peace Council condemns Nakpla shooting.
Chalet.
Peace Council condemns Nakpla shooting.
Chalet.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to read.
Chalet. So
so that's what I wanted to read.
Chalet. So very soon I think that there's a press conference. For real.
Let's discuss about where any
I think I see a one-touch victory for the NDC. I see a one-touch victory for the NDC. The level, the level of his none supporters and but Mr. EC Center there's an ongoing press conference. Producer Mr. Robert Pache through. Let us listen to what they have to say. EC we are polling station. No. Yeah, main one now, cause the main one that is coming from the EC. They are certified. There's a kasa. They are fighting for something big.
Yeah, but we get it. It doesn't have to be violence all the time.
That's what they enjoy. We can only tell them to stop. But Charlie, at the end of the day, that is what they enjoy doing. Yes. So let's.
The media is there to shed light. Activities which are usually shredded in secrecy and in darkness. And so, at this crucial moment, where counting, collation, and declaration of results is ongoing, we expect and call on the security task force, most importantly, the Ghana Police Service. I have tried to reach out to the authorities of the Ghana Police Service as on the field. I must say, journalists' lives matter, especially at this crucial moment. We will also want to encourage and admonish journalists to take their personal security and safety seriously at this moment. They should take precautionary measure for their safety. The issue from the Ewutu Senya East constituency, Kaswa to be precise, who was quote unquote entrapped by a gunshot of some unknown assailant. We are told the police have arrested some suspects. So we commend the police for this swift action. Some kind of relief, because as at the time the report came, this journalist or reporter had taken guard. In fact, she had to run for her life. Even at the time of discharging her constitutional mandate or duty, she made sure that she was at a safety place. Expect each and every journalist to do that at all time. Don't wait to be the story. You are there to tell the story. So it shouldn't be the story. So I'll use this very example, such threat or attack. We also want to encourage heads of media houses and media institutions, editors, management, to also ensure the safety of their staff. Of journalists is very, very important as tension keeps increasing or rising, because results are trickling in. We want to encourage and also caution politicians that the work of the journalist, we have seen political parties giving real-time update on what is happening, and the very people carrying these messages to the public is the media. And so politicians must refrain from venting their anger on journalists during this period. If you are losing, don't pour your frustrations on journalists. We are there to discharge our constitutional duty and mandate. We are monitoring killing, the processes, and we will deal with every or any excess that may arise from this process. We were told that the military would not be involved in the elections, especially at the polling centers. We were told that the military will only patrol polling stations, and that it will only act upon what? Upon the call from the police or the security task force, if there need be. But we are witnessing some incidents involving the military. We have seen visuals of military personnel in uniform from coming or from going. We have seen military officers in uniform at church places. And we have of these breaches by the military officers. We have seen incidents at Yankpala within the Tolon constituency in the northern region. And Yankpala is the UDS campus. We've also seen another shooting incident at Afuano Southwest constituency. When such things happen, there's high tendency that journalists may be affected. In 2020, there was such shooting incident at Ablekuma Central, which severely injured, affected one of our own one Pius Asiedu, a student journalist, and playing a role to inform and educate the public on what is happening to Tabikuma. Pius Asiedu has undergone 3 surgeries already and are still not recovered. We are urging the security task causing injury or harm to media practitioners. We are very much concerned about the safety and security of journalists during this period, especially those on the field. As we speak, before we proceed to the regional collation centers, so we call on the security task force as well as especially the Ghana Police Service to take up their constitutional role by protecting lives and properties. And when we talk about lives, journalists or media practitioners are not left out. They shouldn't wait for the unexpected to happen. We are keenly monitoring. Record or hear another Pius Asiedu in this election. Colleagues, we've also been duly informed our volunteers on the field. Report coming to us from some constituencies collation centers. And I'll give examples because I know that for EC, they always want specific to deal with. And as journalists, we also deal with specifics. Because at Cape Coast North constituency, the GJA volunteer with accreditation from the Electoral Commission, a photo accreditation that warrants or gives everyone access to the polling centers, was still denied access to the constituency collation center. GJA volunteer at the Cape Coast North constituency. Again, at Guan constituency, volunteer, and we are told that not only him have also been denied access. And we have said, and I'll repeat this, that the freedom of the media, the constitutional mandate of the media to cover this election, not even the president of the land, let alone electoral officers at the ground. It is our constitutional mandate. And so we call on the Electoral Commission, if they are listening or watching us, these actions, this attitude may mar the good work of the EC if they don't act fast. We will continue to monitor and we'll bring real-time briefings or updates. We will continue to be engaging you, our members. We are not sleeping